Well, the Kansas City Royals have always tried to maintain the best of health for all their players, and yearly they would send us to a eye doctor to get our eyes tested, and as a result of that, Dan became my doctor. And over the years, you know, it was basically you walk in and you read some stuff and they look in your eyes and, you know, your eyes are healthy, okay, read the 5th line, and you know, you whip out 5 letters or numbers, and then the next thing you know, they said, okay, you're good, get out of here. And you do that every year. And after a while, it was, okay, read the 5th line, and it was like, well, there is no 5th line. And that was about age 39 or 40. And then, you know, you could read the 4th line or the 3rd line. And about age 41, I got glasses. Well, I retired at age 40. So obviously my 20/10 vision for years was decreasing a little bit each year, and I'd still come in to see Dan about every year, every 2 years, and next thing you know, he says, you know, you're not ready, and then all of a sudden my eyes got tested. He said, okay, you're ready, and we have something that can fix the problem. And I came in and got one of my eyes done, and my life has been as normal as could be. It reminds me of back when I was, you know, 20, 25, 30 years old. I don't need glasses, I can see perfectly, and as a result, my life's a lot better. To be honest with you, I knew I had really good vision. I didn't realize it was 20/10, and after sitting there and talking to Dan today, I didn't realize that that was in the top 1% of the country. Of all the people that he sees, you know, maybe less than 1% of people have 20/10 vision. I just knew as the older I got, I wasn't seeing things as clearly, I wasn't seeing things as good as I did when I was younger. The game of baseball got harder for me. I didn't know if it was because my basic reaction time was slowing down, because when you do get older, you know, you're not as quick, you're not as fast, you're not as strong. I didn't realize if my skills were declining or my vision was going, because I thought I was still seeing the ball pretty good. I was probably seeing it better than a lot of people, but at the same time, Mother Nature took over, and you know, a fastball coming at 95 miles up here, I used to be able to hit pretty good. A fastball at age 40 at 95 up here, I couldn't touch. You know, my reaction time was a little bit slower. So my eyes got a little worse, my reaction time got a little slower. That spells it's time to retire. Well, I don't think they had this procedure that I wasn't ready for, because Dan said I wasn't ready for it until I was 54. And he would continue to check my eyes every year or every 2 years. I would come in, his office would call, hey, you got to come in for you know, just an eye checkup. So I come in, and you know, he'd say, you still wearing your glasses? I say, well, I have to wear my glasses if I'm going to read. I don't wear them when I drive. I didn't need them. It was just I couldn't see anything up close. As a result, the 1 year I came in, he said, okay, you're ready and we're ready for you. We have a new laser out that you'd be a perfect candidate for, and I think it's going to make your life a lot easier. Yeah, I was scared. You know, this is your eyes you're talking about, so I was a little scared. I've talked to a lot of people that have had some type of LASIK surgery. They were all scared, but they all came out of it in good shape. No different than going in and getting any other procedure. I was very confident in the doctor. I was very confident in the technology that he uses, and thank God I was, because my life is a lot easier than it was before the surgery. There's a lot of people that work here, and it's a beautiful office, and he does a lot of people, but what stands out? I think like all major sporting teams, you know, they try to surround themselves with the best people in town. And you come here, obviously, is very professional. Dan's a wonderful guy. I've gotten to know him. Besides being a doctor, I consider him a friend. And a lot of his staff here treats you like friends. And very professional.